Hello, it's Kesha. Welcome and welcome back. Today is Easter Sunday. Christ is risen. Here we are. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Just take a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. On this next deep breath in, I want you to remember your divinity. See your divine spark. And release anything not unlike itself. Deep breath in, breathing that Christ consciousness. And out. Our mind should already be quickened, our vision ready, our hearts open. So let's just go ahead and open our eyes. In these last 40 days that we have walked through Lent, we have first started with denial. We've done affirmations. We have touched the energy and the spirit of Jesus in our meditation, and we have gotten greater insight as to what the meaning of the Lenten season and the resurrection is. Most notably, we have heard again and again that death is an illusion, sickness, sin is also an illusion, and the resurrection is the teaching of that, right? And so here we are, we get to enjoy this blessed energy of the Christ consciousness going out. You know, all the millions of atoms and cells we can each appropriate into ourselves to strengthen us and remind us of our Christed nature within. So it's been a lot. I don't know about you and your experience, but mine over the past 40 days has been incredibly beautiful and enlightening. And I have been so glad to share it with you. Many of you may not know, but my word for this year has been consistency. I feel like that's where I've always failed in the past in terms of seeing the progress that I've wanted to see. I'm great at starting and can continue for a while, but if I lose interest, then I may stop the discipline, which has made it difficult sometimes to see result and the building blocks stacking on top of themselves. And so for me, it's been a great challenge, an opportunity to put together this series for Lent for these last 40 days. And I tell you, having committed at the front, at the beginning, everything else since has been easy. It's been cake. Of course, I originally thought that I'd be doing all of these videos first thing in the morning, before I got into anything else in my day. But that turned out not to be the case. The most important thing was that I did these videos, for me at least, the most important thing was that I did these videos daily. And we did have that, even though sometimes I was uploading them a little bit later in the evening because that's just how my day went. But I do feel success and triumph for having completed the 40 days without having missed a day. And I have enjoyed the consistency of the practice. I know I've mentioned to you that in the mornings or when I film my videos, I'm reading the first part of Fillmore's book. And I give you we've read through the scripture and then we do his reading for that day. But the second part of that has been, he gives readings from different pages and different chapters. And so I've been doing those in the evening. And I really have enjoyed how it is broken up yet focused my day, because I wake up excited, of course, to do this video after the rest of my morning routine. And then as soon as the work day is done, I rush right over to this little spot and, do my evening study. And it's been a nice bookend throughout this practice. So I have enjoyed that, and I thank you for being with me and sharing in this energy. I guess the question is, what's next? Because now that I've gotten used to the practice and rather like it, I don't want to give it up. I'm enjoying this time. So I think if you recall, like back in the very beginning, one of the earliest videos, we had a quote from Georgiana Tree West. And I said, I think I had something of hers, and when I was going through my books, I did find something. So I think the next little project that we're going to do is, I don't know if you can see it from here, but it is Prosperity's 10 Commandments by Georgiana Tree West. So, yeah, especially I think it's a nice choice after this Lenten season where I have come that they have life and have it abundantly. Resurrection is all about new life. And I think studying Prosperity's 10 Commandments will give us a new hold on prosperity and welcoming it into our life greater. So I look forward to reading this with you. I haven't yet figured out what's going to be the best way of reading it. It's, it's just chapters, right? Each chapter deals with each commandment. I think it'd be too quick if we just did a commandment a day. That was just through it a little too quickly, and I want us to have time to sink into it. So I think maybe I'll just read a couple of pages. We'll maybe give some insight on whatever that theme is. It's been a while since I've read this, so I don't have enough to remember to know what's coming up. And I want to read it with you, as opposed to me doing all the work behind the scenes and just presenting you with my ideas of what this is. So yeah, I think we'll just read a couple of pages, maybe come up with whatever insight there might be, and we'll share that. And so that will be our next little endeavor. I can't tell you how excited I am for that. It'll probably be something rather than daily, because I think that's maybe a bit much both for you and for me. I have other practices that I am doing daily, but being focused on getting a video up every day was a little bit much, and I'm not quite there yet, even though I've enjoyed it for Lent. So we'll probably do this one 3 times a week, and I'm not decided yet whether that's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We'll see. We need to allow ourselves a little bit of flexibility. At least I need that. So yeah, that's what's on our plate next. I hope you have enjoyed the Lenten lessons and enjoyed all the beauty of this Lenten season, and take with you the renewed spirit and renewed awareness of the Christ within yourself, and take that out into the world. And we'll see you back here in the next couple of days when we start our new book. All right. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.